Because I'm trying to see how you didn't get your food and I gave you your food. How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? Ain't no sorry. Fuck you mean you need to be calling Uber Eats because they just reported my account and they suspended my account because you still here lying talking about you didn't get your food. That don't make no sense. And then if you was looking, you said you seen him, you didn't see the right person. He was in the car, so that means you weren't even paying attention. And you had me in traffic for 15 minutes and 20 minutes to bring your food, and your big fat ass gonna lie out like you didn't get your food.
No, I didn't report.
In today's video, we're gonna see people who try to take the term times are tough to a whole new level. They try to lie about Uber Eats and DoorDash orders just to get free food. But the drivers in today's video are not having it. Let's jump into it. Yeah, welcome back into the channel, you guys. Thanks for joining me. This was a highly requested video, so if you have a video request, please leave it down in the comment section below, and I may use your comments or your video request in an upcoming episode. So let's jump into today's, where we're gonna see delivery drivers, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, you name it, who end up finding out their customer lied about not receiving their orders in order to get a free meal. But these drivers, oh yeah, these ones, they're not putting up with it anymore. Let's check out their reactions and how they handle it as they confront these lying delivery order customers.
On our way to confront a miserable clown for saying what I handed to them they never received.
Excuse me, I dropped off a Chipotle order last night. You said you didn't get it. Why'd you do that? I was here last night. You called me. It was to hand me ice cream, Chipotle. You said I was at the wrong place because it took me through the alley. You signed for it and you said you didn't get it. Are you broke? Like, what's the problem? Why are you doing this to drivers out here?
I think you're at the wrong place now. You need to get the fuck off my porch.
I am at the right place.
Bye.
Listen. Man, forget all these customers that do that to us, man.
Wow, she just straight up had no F's to give. Just told him he's at the wrong place. He clearly knows he's at the right place. In fact, he repeated the conversation that he went to the alley, probably behind her house there, because that's where the directions took him. He knew the order. He knew everything. He goes into this in a longer video talking about how she specifically told him about this order and Chipotle and ice cream and the whole thing, and how she, you know, put in this claim and that he had to contact DoorDash and get out of this. These are the type of people, man, that make it hard. They make everybody else look bad. These DoorDash and Uber Eats drivers are just trying to make some money, some extra cash, pay some bills, and people like this costing them time and money and effort and tips and headache and heartache and possibly getting them kicked off the platforms, which is the worst case scenario. So please don't be like Miss Sunshine and Smiley Face Slippers there. Don't be her. All right, this one's crazy because he literally catches her red-handed, no pun intended. And when I say red-handed, wait till you see this lady try to deny that she got her food. Keep an eye on it.
That's what happens when you try to do your job. People want to play games and trying to get over on the system, bro. Like, I know she here. I just brought the food here. Oh, hey, how you doing? Mike from DoorDash? So I just brought you your food, right? Yes. About 10 minutes ago? Yes. So why am I driving off? Why did I get a dispute claim saying that you didn't get your food and I handed it to you right in your hand?
I never got no food, sir.
You just said you got the food.
No, I didn't. I never got no food.
But you got the Cobras cup in your hand.
I never got no food.
I got you a double cheeseburger, a fry, barbecue sauce, and a medium Pepsi.
Sir, I never got no food.
This is how I provide for my family. This is how I take care of my 2 kids and my wife. I do this every day, at least for 8 hours a day.
I understand all that, but I never got no food.
You did, though.
No, I didn't. I never got no food.
I literally handed you the food.
Golly, denying. First, she answers the door and he says, I just brought you your food, right? Like 10 minutes ago, she says, yeah, you just brought me my food. And then he goes, then why'd you put in a claim saying you didn't get it? Oh, I didn't get my food. She's holding the drink from the restaurant that he brought the food from. You can't be any more red-handed than that. Hopefully he turned this video over to DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever it was, and he didn't have to be responsible for not delivering her food, because these people can literally lose their job, which is Uber Eats or DoorDash. They can get fired because they are not, you know, it looks like they're taking the food. They're not delivering the food to people, and that looks really bad on them and on the company and on the restaurant if somebody legitimately doesn't get their food, because there are dishonest sellers who steal food. I've seen it, but this clearly not the case here, and good on him for confronting her, getting it on video, and protecting himself. All right, this lady actually is working. It looks like she ordered the food to her work, and this DoorDash driver has no qualms about going back and confronting her right at her job when she tries to lie about not getting her order. Check it out.
Yeah, so I got a text message from DoorDash saying that you...
Okay, but why did you have the nerve to come in my job talking to me when I was with another customer?
Because you had the nerve to report your food as never being received, so I can get in trouble and have to pay for it or lose my job.
I did not report nothing. If you have a problem, you need to contact DoorDash instead of coming in my job.
Well, don't report it as being...
Okay, well, like I said, you need to go...
So you're saying you got your food?
You need to leave me alone, that's what I'm saying.
You're saying you got your food?
Police.
That's
And
fine,
if you're
we can talk to...
me, I'm going to call the police, so please leave
That's
my
fine.
job.
Just, I just need you to say that you got your food.
I need you to leave my job.
You can call the police. We can talk about fraud and all
I
that.
don't care what we can talk about, lady. You're in my job of business. Leave me alone.
CVS is hiring thieves here, huh? I'm just waiting for you to admit that you took your food, and I'll leave you alone.
For you to get the fuck out of my face. That's what I'm waiting for you to do. Like, you making me after food at work, and it's not even that serious.
It is that serious. It's fraud. It's stealing. You stole, and now you're trying to make me get in trouble for it. Why don't you get back on DoorDash and tell them you got your food then? It's because you didn't want to pay for the crazy big meal that you purchased?
You talking about crazy big...
Steak, shrimp?
You can just tell right from her mannerisms and her tone and her argumentative and the entire thing, you could tell this lady got her food, right? There's no question that she got this food. Why do people have to be like this? Like, why? Just to get over on something, just to get something for free? It doesn't make any sense, guys. Just don't make the order. If you can't afford it, if you legitimately can't afford it, don't make the order. Just eat what you can afford, right?
Chicken meal? You forget about what you just ate?
My face. Are you still here talking shit to me? Leave me alone. Record that.
Okay.
Record that.
And
you
I'm gonna send it to
Leave
corporate.
me alone.
I just want you to admit
I
that
just want
you
you to
stole.
leave me alone.
You're messing up my job now.
I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone.
Oh, you don't care that?
My word. The business.
Oh, good.
Is still talking.
So you mess with my job, now I'm messing with your job. How about that? Sounds pretty even to you? You lied and said you didn't get your food so you don't have to pay for it. You lied so you didn't have to pay for your food. And now you're trying to get me in trouble with my job. You should be really ashamed of yourself that you would do something like that.
Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not ashamed of myself, so it doesn't matter what you say.
So you just don't care about
leave me
stealing?
alone.
So stealing doesn't make you feel ashamed? Stealing doesn't make you feel ashamed. At all. You're just totally content.
And the message said that this DoorDash driver ended up getting fired and having her account deactivated. Shame on DoorDash for doing that because they can clearly see that this woman committed fraud. It's what it is. It's fraud. She stole that food and is now lying about it on camera. Lying. It's obvious. I mean, it doesn't take common sense. And instead, they took the DoorDash person's account down. That's pretty sad on DoorDash's part. And if they put her back up, then I didn't see anything on an update for that. But good for them if they did. If they didn't, shame on them.
With stealing, awesome. CVS should really know what kind of employees they have. You probably steal from here too.
Do DoorDash know you doing this?
I'm going to send them this video. I'm recording everything. I hope you enjoyed your food. Hope it filled you up and is...
There you go. CBS reviewed the video footage and did indeed find that the woman received her food. Shocker. Which means she stole. She committed theft, and then DoorDash punished the DoorDash driver for confronting her. Should she have confronted her? Yeah, absolutely. Confront these people. Sick and tired of people going through life without any consequences.
Energizing you for your shift even though you didn't pay for it because you wanted to lie and say you never received your food.
Yeah, so leave it there. I mean, I don't know if there was an update, but you can't let these people get away with this. DoorDash has got to stop. Instead of getting rid of the DoorDash driver, just doing her job, trying to protect her job, they should get rid of the woman. Don't let her ever use their services again because it's clear she's okay with just stealing from these restaurants and these drivers. How ridiculous. Bet she didn't leave a tip either. If I had to be a betting man, I would definitely bet on a 0 tip that was received on that order.
Because I'm trying to see how you didn't get your food and I gave you your food. How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? How you didn't get your food and I gave you your food? Ain't no sorry. Fuck you mean you need to be calling Uber Eats because they just reported my account and they suspended my account because you still here lying talking about you didn't get your food. That don't make no sense. And then if you was looking, you said you seen him, you didn't see the right person. He was in the car, so that means you weren't even paying attention. And you had me in traffic for 15 minutes and 20 minutes to bring your food, and your big fat ass gonna lie out like you didn't get your food.
No, I did a report about
You did. You the only one I just came to and did it.
No, I just said I didn't get my food.
Why would you lie though? Why would you lie and say you didn't get your food and your fat ass ate it?
Yo, they straight just went for her. I'm never a person to go into like the physical appearance attack, but it is clear that the DoorDash driver, the Uber driver in this case had enough. And when you push people too far, too fast, this is what happens. And then they always want to lie and go, well, I didn't report it as not received. Yes, you did. Literally, you're the person that made the order. You're the only person that can report it as not received. Stop lying, people. Just stop lying. It's pretty easy. All right, one off of TikTok actually went to a hotel room, which is a pretty common thing because a lot of hotels don't have room service or they just have vending machines and crap food. So people order DoorDash or Uber Eats to their hotel room. Totally normal. I've actually done it, and instead of having them deliver it to the room, I just tell them to meet me in the lobby, and they message me when they're in the lobby, and I come down and get the food. It's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. Very common. I've done that several times, actually, when I've been out at like conferences and trips. Check this one out that goes to a hotel room.
She never got her food. So I had to come back because what is this? Kirsten?
It's literally still sitting in front of the hotel room door. Did the girl just not open the door and look to see that her food was there and then reported it as not received? Because that would be kind of funny. Not funny, but kind of funny.
Are you Kirsten?
Yes.
Why you said you never got your food on DoorDash? They literally gave me a violation on my account because the food never got delivered.
I'll correct it. I literally since you were knocking those doors since 8 p.m. right when I ordered that, I did not.
I knocked I just dropped off like 2 orders and then came back.
No, I didn't. I swear to God. I swear on God, I did not leave any type of violation.
Okay, well, why y'all got the food sitting outside?
Because I was asleep. I mean, like.
Okay, well, yeah, literally as soon as I left, it said.
Okay, no, I'll leave it.
Okay, well, they already gave me the violation, so that's what I'm saying. I told them that you did get the food, so if they ask you or something, you need to let them know that you have it.
No, I will.
Okay.
I swear.
Yeah, lying, left the food out there. Don't know why she left the food out there if she's going to claim she didn't get it, because that was pretty easy to see that it was still outside of the door, which is nuts. These people, man, they just try any excuse. She's like, oh, I was asleep. I was sleeping. You weren't asleep enough that you didn't jump on your little fancy phone and file a violation against the driver, because you definitely weren't asleep when you did that. Sleep texting, right? Is that a thing? Sleep texting? Beep, 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 beep. I don't know. But anyhow, she definitely got her food because it was still outside of the door. That's kind of the bad thing about having it delivered to a hotel room. Unless you're like right there when they knock, you got to get the food because someone else could easily pick that up and ran off with it to another room. Or the thing I think about is safety. I just don't want anyone to know what hotel room I'm in, what number I'm in, who they could share that with, their buddies, any of that stuff. Like, just don't want to know. Just meet me in the lobby. I'll get the food. You'll hand it to me. We'll be on security cameras from the lobby. Everything will be up and up. And let's go about our day, right? Pretty easy. All right, in this particular clip, we're going to see somebody try another one of the excuses about a wrong address, about DoorDash and Uber Eats messing up their address, which still doesn't change the fact that the food was physically delivered to this person, to this address. No matter what excuse they try, it never works because it's all documented, it's all recorded, it's usually on photo or video. There's just so much evidence to prove whether or not somebody did or didn't get their food. I don't even know why they would keep trying. Let's check them out.
Here a couple days ago from DoorDash, from Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, and you ordered the food here, and then you called and said you didn't get the food.
Did you give it to me, the food?
The lady said she accepted it. She knows who you are, and she accepted the food.
Okay.
And
that's another common strategy. They'll have somebody else, especially when it's delivered to a business or a workplace, they'll have somebody else accept it. So it'll be like Mike made the order, and he'll have Cindy accept it. And then he can go, oh, I didn't accept it. You delivered it to some woman. I'm not a woman. I don't know who you gave it to. You just gave my food away. It's a very common tactic I've heard. I know several people that have done DoorDash, Uber Eats as like part-time, full-time jobs, and they have told me all the little ins and outs of it.
You called DoorDash and reported that you didn't get your food.
Yeah, because the DoorDash messes up my orders every now and then.
No, you gave the wrong address.
No, I did not. It's not the first time that has happened. Also, who are you?
I'm the driver.
How are you able to get here and talk to me?
Because I delivered the food here, and then I got noticed that my job is put at risk. I'm going to get fired because they said I didn't deliver your food when I did deliver your food.
DoorDash always does it. I've put in multiple complaints on that. They did it again. But every time I put down my address, automatically it changes it to a false address, and every time I don't get my food. And this keeps on happening over and over. This is not my first complaint.
Yeah, but the food got delivered.
Not to me, though.
But to the address that you had on file.
Not the one on file. Not the one that I ordered to.
Yeah, because then immediately you changed the address and reordered the food, and I had delivered it to your home address.
I ordered it twice.
Right, because you ordered it here, realized the mistake, then
I did not realize the mistake. It is the computer's.
No. So why did you?
Why are we talking?
Yeah, perfect. He says he ordered it. It was being delivered to the business. He then ordered a second order to his house, which is where he probably wanted it, and it got delivered to the restaurant or the store that he's at. He realized he didn't want the second order or the original one, because he had made the mistake, and so he didn't get a chance to cancel it. It gets delivered. He doesn't want to pay for it, so he lies. He just says he didn't get it because it got delivered to some woman. Pretty crafty on his part, but he made the mistake, and you're going to see how you know he made the mistake, because now he gets very defensive about, why are we talking? Why are you here? Well, because you committed fraud, dude.
Okay.
We're talking because I'm going to lose my job.
Does your company know that you're here to talk to me?
It doesn't matter. I'm getting fired.
Why are you getting fired?
Because they're saying I didn't deliver your food.
I also put it down every time. Why? What happened? You should check my history on it. How many times I put down the complaint of when I have not gotten my food.
So then you immediately called and made a new delivery to your other address.
Because I'm always waiting for food, and I don't have much time to wait on food. And I waited an hour already for that food, and then the next food came in and got delivered.
So he's openly admitting that he orders it. He forgets routinely to change the address from his work to his house. So when he's at work, he gets food delivered, and then he goes home and he wants food, so he orders it and he goes, oh my God, I accidentally sent it to the workplace. It gets delivered to work. He's responsible to pay for that, and then he goes and makes a second order to get it to his house where he actually is. But he cancels or says he never received the order to work. That way he gets out of paying for the one he made a mistake on. That's pretty shady and pretty crappy of him, and this poor guy could lose his job and be deactivated simply because this dude can't keep his addresses straight and can't get things to go the way he wants them, so instead he lies about it. So this was probably one of the most viral videos that went viral earlier this year in 2025, maybe even a year ago. But this poor girl gets caught right at work after she deliberately lied straight to the DoorDash driver's face. This one was classic, and like I said, it went super viral. Check this young lady out. She's a gem.
So you didn't get the DoorDash order?
I'm sorry?
You didn't get the DoorDash order from earlier?
I'm at work currently, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
She even saw you with the food. I mean,
okay.
You guys have cameras here. You said the order never arrived. What do you mean? So why does it say that the customer says the order never arrived?
I don't know.
He wants to be.
Okay.
They couldn't make it for him, and then
Like, were you just trying to get free food and put my job on the line?
Didn't do anything.
couldn't pay.
Okay, well, we have to figure something out because it says that the customer says the order never arrived and I got a contract violation.
Gotcha.
I'm an independent contractor.
Yeah, it's with
Okay.
Gary, the
So that puts my job at risk.
the physician's
So
assistant.
we're gonna have to call DoorDash support off your phone because I wasn't the one that said the order never arrived. It's an on your side of things. What?
I did it online, but
It doesn't just randomly happen magically. You have to get a hold of DoorDash support directly to say that the order never arrived.
Okay. It's a shared account, so it might be something that somebody else did accidentally. I would have to talk to them.
Okay, well, we're gonna.
Currently at work.
Yeah, I'm currently at work too, and now my job's at risk because of, I don't know, she said your boyfriend's name is Chris. She said she saw you with the food. So you got the food earlier, right?
You down here, sir? Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't do it.
He just got it on video, and apparently she might have had her boyfriend do the ordering. She set it to shared account and try to use that as their get up. We just saw an example of that in the last one where somebody has a woman, deliver the food and a man ordered it. It's just a common thing with them.
Okay. Okay, well,
I could have used the wrong card and he refunded
it wasn't, you can't refund it. It's you reported the order as never arrived. There's no refund about that. Well, maybe, there is a refund if you don't get your order, I think, for your food. But that's the point of that, is people don't get, my job's at risk. I can't just give you free food. sweep it under the rug. Like, it's not how it works. Like, I have a job too. I have 5 kids. I got to feed. Like, it's not.
I get that, but I didn't do it, so I mean.
Well, I understand. So can we pull the phone out and figure out? Yeah, let's. Okay. But you got the food earlier?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I didn't do it, so I'm not gonna.
She didn't do it, aka her boyfriend did it. Whether she knew or not, or whether she told him to do it is another story, but that's what it's coming up to. She had a shared account, that's what she said, her and her boyfriend use it, and her boyfriend did it and got her free food, and now she's the one being confronted. She knows it, she's got no answers, and good on this guy for confronting her. Unfortunately, it seems common that these companies, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, whatever, if you confront these customers, that they will maybe punish you over them. And that's unfortunate because this gets it on video and it's on evidence that she's saying, I got my food. Now, I understand it could be dangerous confronting people. They get angry. They could do bad things. I understand completely. But at the same time, you got to start holding these lying suckers, 100% responsible for this. You got to hold them in check and make them responsible for what they're doing, and actions have consequences. And if you don't hold them liable, then they'll just keep doing it because that's what they do. They know they can get away with it. Yeah, so DoorDash. Look, I've had some pretty bad experiences with Uber Eats and DoorDash where food has taken like an hour and a half to show up, where food has just showed up literally ice, refrigerator, cold, and just the orders have been wrong and terrible. And I can tell you, I've ordered it hundreds of times, and maybe 1 or 2 times have I ever complained. Once it was just a miserable experience. Hour and a half to get food that said it was going to take 20 to 30 minutes. It was something right down the street. It showed up like ice cold. It was missing half the food that we had ordered. It was legitimately just the worst experience ever. And that was the one I called because that was like a $90 order. We had a couple over here hanging out watching a football game. So there was 4 of us plus their daughter. The order was like $90, $100 plus the tip that we left was like 20, 25 bucks. I think we left 20 is what I think we left because it was like $90. And I was like, well, 20% is 18 and just go ahead and give them $20. So that'd be like, 21%, 22%. And then, so that was a good order, especially for a close one. It wasn't far away. It was like 3 miles away. And yeah, we called and they gave us a 50%. I think they gave us 50% discount. I think they refunded me like half the order and gave me credits for the next time I purchased, which I purchased next time and I spent like another $100. So definitely they did take care of me and that was cool. The second time I complained, I just let them know. I didn't get anything out of it. I didn't care that we had ordered a certain meal a certain way and it had come a different way. I actually just called the restaurant myself. I didn't even involve Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever we'd use. I just called them and said, hey, look, we had ordered this in this manner and thank God it wasn't an allergy thing, but if you had an allergy issue, this could have been a big deal. And the restaurant actually was very cool. They were like, hey, you can have that same meal anytime you want it. Come in and get it for free. Just let us know it's you. We'll write it down. And I actually never even got that. I never went in for months and months, and the next time I did go in, I had forgot about it by then. But it's just something where I'm like, hey, somebody with a peanut allergy, you cook something in peanuts that they say no peanuts, and it shows up with peanuts, you could seriously hurt somebody. And we had something not quite allergenic, but it was similar, where somebody can't have something because it's not good for their system. And, like a lactose intolerant person. So just something to think about. Go easy on your Uber drivers. Don't lie about the orders not getting delivered, and don't be these scammy people. Times are tough as it is. They're just trying to make a living, cost of living, financial crisis. We know, we talk about it on this channel all the time, and hopefully you guys will be the sane, sober, moral people and not the scumbags that try to pull this type of behavior that we saw in today's video. As always, thank you for watching. If you have a video request or a topic, please leave it in the comments section, or if you have a comment about this particular video or these people, comment it below and I will start showing the comments here in the following videos coming up, so you might get featured. So make sure you take a second and do that, and hit that like button. Make sure you do. It helps the algorithm. It helps YouTube check this video to a lot of other viewers and people that might want to see it, and subscribe. Come back, watch future videos so you can see if you do end up in one of my future episodes. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.